Time to do a Pokemon Red run. This run is going to be so much better than the last one. That last run, a lot of bad things happened to good people. But this time, it's going to be alright. You know, Pirates' Aussie Land Internet. Also, how many games actually ever get localized there and their prices? As far as like video games go, a lot of them do. A lot of games make it over to Australia. It's just the like super violent ones. Like if it has any sort of like, I don't really want to say the words, but essentially if it's like Left 4 Dead, yeah, Left 4 Dead is gonna have a lot of trouble getting over. I do believe they did get a version over, but like you would shoot the zombies and they would just disappear, so it's a much easier version because they couldn't show all the things that you can see in Left 4 Dead 2. It was too graphic. South Park made it over there, but it had really heavy censorship. Mortal Kombat didn't make it. I don't know, a lot of shooters make it. Like, it really just depends. It's a game-by-game basis. But essentially, if it has the level of violence that Left 4 Dead 2 or Mortal Kombat has, it's just not gonna happen. It's like, technically the game, you know, can be over there, you just can't legally sell it. And as for the prices are super, super dumb. I mean, to be fair, you know, the USD and Australian dollar are not one for one. They're definitely not. Like, the US dollar is worth more than the Australian dollar, at least the last I checked, it's been a while. But, regardless, video games can be anywhere between, like, $80 to $100. Like, just for, like, the standard game, right? Not like some sort of... Oh yeah, they could be even higher than that, actually. Like, a lot of games would just be like $100, and it's like, I'm not spending $100 on Tomb Raider, no. But it's like the same way over here, where like games will drop in price real fast. Like, Tomb Raider was like $100 when it first came out, and then like a month later it was like 20 bucks. 20 Aussie bucks. And Nurse says, I remember in South Park there's a whole section that's censored in Australia, yes. They have a picture of a koala there and everything, it's pretty funny. Larry says, Vince, time to start another Red Run. Speaking of starting another Pokemon Red Run, Australia, 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 Australia. Hey man, he asked me a question, I'm going to answer it. Let's just be real. And Pyro saying lol, you know about South Park censorship, it's hilarious. Yeah, it's pretty silly. But, yeah, generally a lot of games make it over there, no problem. Like, obviously all the Nintendo games are getting over. And yo, True Sab saying hello. How you doing, True Sab? Nice to see you, man. I did notice, like, at the time when I was living there was sort of like a movement, politically, where they were pretty much saying that the video game industry was exploiting Australian customers. Because it used to be back in the day, the prices were more fair for games to be really high jacked up like they are, because Australia was so disconnected from everything. But in the world that we live in now, with how connected everything is, and digital sales, how easy it is to get games to people now, there isn't a real reason for Australian games to be the prices that they are, except for the fact that people are so used to paying those prices. People are used to paying like $100, $110 for one video game, so they just keep the price there, even though the costs of distributing the games are much lower than what they used to be. Last I checked, there hasn't actually been anything that's like come through Congress or anything like that that is actually defending Australian customers and reducing prices. But there was a push, it's a start, it's something. But yeah, like, I didn't buy games. I didn't buy a lot of games over there, I really didn't. And the ones that I did, I would definitely wait for the price to drop. Like, the only games I, like, didn't wait for the price to drop for would be, like, Game & Wario, which was a huge mistake. That game was so expensive for, like, how not very good it was. It was such a tiny game, and I paid, like, $80 for it. So that was unfortunate. It was like, it was a reduced price, so I was like, oh, it's only $80, and yeah, it's not worth $80. That game's not worth $10, in my opinion. And then there was like the Pokemon games, Pokemon Y and like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, like those games, I'll buy those full price. And Polinier saying, I heard this is the Australian History Channel. Am I in the right place? Yo, people keep saying that, but I assure you, this is not the Australian History Channel. It's really not. I lived there for 2 years. I know a couple of things. That's all I got. Anura says, yes, I hope something's done, man. You feel bad for Australian gamers? Yeah, it's pretty tough, dude. It's pretty tough. Like, it's just difficult, because it's like, the obvious way to, like, not have to go through that problem is to, like, boycott video games. But there's just so many good games, man. It's like, do you really want to boycott, like, Horizon? What's it? Is it like, it's like Horizon Zero or something? And then, like, the new God of War that just came out, man, like, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, like, do you want to actually boycott these games? Or do you want to buy them and play them? Even when they're at ridiculous prices. It's up to the individual. Congratulations, you're the first person to ever say my name right? Well, just so you know, my memory's garbage, so expect me to forget how to say your name as the stream goes on. But I'm glad I was able to do it on the first try. That's something, right? What are these encounters right now? Way too many encounters, but I took one, and I'm getting into the Pokemart at less than 610, so that's quite a bit faster than last time. Still slow though. I think I had like 4 or 5 encounters. $10 says Vinks forgot how to say it already. Shit. Don't expose my secrets, Anura. Yeesh. Man, exposing all the secrets. And Super Sin Slayer saying, I remember for a while, when we first met, you assumed I was Australian? Well, I did come over from Australia, so that's perfectly fair. Yeah, nah, I was born here in the US. I've lived in Virginia most of my life, but yeah. It was just interesting, man. I've lived all up and down the East Coast, really. It's been nice. A lot of cool places here. But I've only been to the West Coast of US like once. Well, no, that's not true. Twice. I went there twice, but I actually like stayed there for a bit. The second time, I think. Yeah, the second time I stayed there for like a week. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Invisa saying, Vinks, at some point I should visit you. Not that far from me. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, if anybody wanted to chill and play video games, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, Glackham came by. Glackham was really close to where I was when he went to GDQ, but he was too busy with that, so he didn't come by. He said he wanted to, but I think he got distracted with all the fun that GDQ is, which is perfectly understandable. If I had gone to GDQ, I would have just been there the whole time as well. And I have seen a couple of viewers. I've seen Inflatable Thor, and I've seen Sadawood. Inflatable Thor, we met up at a... Actually, yeah, I met both Sadawood and Inflatable Thor at Smash Brothers tournaments. Sadawood was in a more local tournament, and Inflatable Thor, I went over to Maryland. I saw him there, and I knocked him out of the bracket, because I'm such a cool guy. I mean, it's not like I wanted, beat people up in the tournaments and knock them out of the competition. I just wanted to win. Play to win, man. Play to win. Virginia Southern State? Yeah, it's Southern. Goes up with the South? You got me, man. Yeah, I don't have too much of a Southern dialect, but I love the word, or the slang, I guess. Y'all. I love y'all. It's so good. I don't like saying you all. It takes way too long. Y'all's way better. But like, that's all I got. For the most part, I have like a city accent. It was funny, I remember I lived in Australia, again, for like the 2 years, and I figured living there I would pick up some sort of accent, but nah, I really didn't. It was tough too, honestly, because like the people I was living with, a lot of the people I lived with had an English accent, and then when I moved to Victoria, again, I lived in the CBD, so a lot of people there had a city accent. So even though they were Australian, they didn't sound very Australian. 'Cause I've met someone from, like, Queensland. Man, I met someone from Queensland, and, like, I couldn't understand a word they were saying. I know they were speaking English, it just didn't make any sense to me. And Visa says, Vanks, about a decade ago, when my friends and his family and I were driving to Florida, we stopped in McDonald's for food. Everyone was staring at us like we were some type of evil. The woman at the register had a mustache. We were thoroughly creeped out and drove the extra miles to stay in North Carolina for the night, not VA, because we feared for our lives. Yo, man, the exact same thing happened to me in the exact same state, buddy. Because it's like, Virginia is pretty cool in certain parts. Well, like, it's a big state, you know? Virginia is not small. And, there are certain areas that are very, 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 like, rural. Yeah, rural's the word I'm gonna use there. And yeah, I remember stopping, it wasn't a McDonald's though, we went to a Wendy's. And yeah, they were just looking at us like we were, I don't know, witches or something. And they didn't say anything, just everyone in the whole Wendy's are just staring at us. And I was like, nah, let's not be here, let's go somewhere else. Not feeling it. Now Martinez says, nice. Vanks is a southerner. Our culture seems more compact, dense, that's it. You being closed-minded, Texas is a good place for you. Yeah, it's all good, man. Like, I don't know. I've never been very strong with, like, national pride, even since, like, a young age. I've never really been like, this is cool because I live here. Never really been about that. Oh, this is a trash Squirtle, dude. I am not gonna two-hit this dude, I don't think. Nope. Don't tackle me. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. I have 5 HP, that's no good. I mean, it's funny. Like, it's really weird. Like, I generally don't show, like, national pride for things. I'm like, whatever. But I don't know, I get pretty psyched for Flag Day. Flag Day is the best. I know, like, barely no one celebrates it, but I'll celebrate Flag Day. I just think it's a really funny day. Ooh, 1 HP, dude. 1 HP, dude. Onyx, please, could you chill out a bit? Could you do that for me? Oh my goodness. Onyx, please. Alright, we're in there. Virginia was set up and is run by the Umbrella Corporation? I had no idea. Let's see. You literally went from Virginia in Southern speech to Australia. Yeah, no, I can do a lot of things, man. But I promise you, it's still not the Australian History Channel, I'm telling you. Martinez, I'm not introverted or anything like that. Yo, that's cool, man. Only to Pokemon? Whatever works for you, buddy. Larry, oh wait, I already read that. Inviso saying, same Vanks. We're eating, I noticed it, and whispered to my friend and his sister about it. And they were like, Dad, we need to go, like, now. Yeah, man, jeez. Yeah, there's just certain areas, man, I don't feel very comfortable in. Certain areas where it's like, yeah, I don't want to be here. Let's just go. Alright, so we're gonna buy 8 potions, or 7, because I didn't press up enough times. We're gonna sell some things. We're gonna sell TM34. I'm gonna sell any antidotes, because I used the antidote earlier. And then switch options, battle style set, we're good. Amani's saying, now that streaming Catherine is done, time to watch Super Reset You perform resetless runs. Yo, we're extra resetless today, man. Extra resetless. Trying to complete 4 runs today, we've completed 1. This is the second one. We're off to not the worst start, man. This is way better than last time. Way better. Yo, Plinner saying Australia has the world's 12th largest economy, and it had the world's 5th highest per capita income in 2014. Oh, that's news to me. That's pretty cool. Martin is not like national pride to Pokemon. Nay. Yeah, no, man. Like, again, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. That is one of my things. 'Cause it's like, I'm not super into national pride, but then I see Braviary. who's like the American Pokemon dude, because he's got like the red, white, and blue, and it's like, alright, Braviary's really cool. Is what it is. You're 2 to 3 with battles now? Yo, good stuff. Valiant saying, does that mean I can corrupt you into a restless Beedrill run? Yo, I am not doing a Beedrill run. Oh my goodness. You know how impossible that would be? That would be completely impossible, my dude, I'm telling you. Caterpie, can you go down with this tackle? Oh, thank you. I didn't think I had the damage on that. I don't know if that was good damage range, but we beat the Caterpie. Feels good, man. Should I double potion? Oh, snap. Here, somebody's hosting me. Yo, Crackers with the host. Oh, snap. Yo, thanks for the host, man. Yo, much appreciation. How we doing today? Hopefully doing super good. Alright, Radza. Let's do this nice and easy, okay? Oh, dude, he missed tackle! Yo, let's go! Let's go, dude! Okay, there's a quick attack. 18 HP, oh. Unless I Gen 1 miss, it's done this turn. Oh, perfect. Perfect, dude. Yo, easy Rattata, man. Rattata bops me so many times, so I'm very scared of him. But yo, not this time. Feels so good. Ah, that's a wrap. No, don't wrap me! Alright, 2 turns? 3 turns? This is the last one. Oh, sweet, it actually was. Let's go. Martinez says, I don't do modern Pokemon games. Yeah, rip. Maybe one day. Oh, he wrapped me again! Are you serious? No, dude! Ah, it's so unlucky. So unlucky. I was lucky on Rattata, but this is a really... Oh, I should have potioned earlier. Should have potioned earlier. I've been wrapped by Ekans 3 times now. That is just the worst. Just the worst, dude. Larry's saying, thanks. Oh, wow. Thanks for the host. It's the best thing to happen to me since that one time in Australia when I went to the gummy bear store. Yo, look, Larry, I never went to a gummy bear store. I went to just a normal grocery store, and it just so happens, I'm telling you, even in like Tasmania, which had like, I lived in Huonville, and Huonville's like this, like think of the tiniest town you've ever been to. Huonville's tinier than that. And even they had I believe it's called a Woolworths, and even they had a aisle of candy that had or a lolly aisle, my bad, because they don't call it candy, they call it lollies. They had a lolly aisle, dude, and it was just filled to the brim with all assortments of gummies and other lollies. It was the best. So good. It can't be helped, man. And again, it wasn't a gummy bear store. I did, in fact, go to a gummy bear store when I lived in the CBD. Because, like, yeah, like, where I lived, I think it was, like, a 3-minute walk. And yeah, there was an actual, was that a gummy bear store? Wait, hold on. No, it was just a lolly store. They just had a lot of gummies. It's so tough, man. It's so tough. And yo, Frosty Foxley saying hello. How you doing, Frosty Foxy? What you up to? But yeah, man. You're very silly, Larry. Very, very silly. And yo, you're 3-3 global? Yo, keep up the good work, my man. Up good work. I'm doing pretty good on this Route 3 myself. And just not get bopped by this Caterpie. Odds of that are pretty low. I look like a pilot? Yeah? Do I have that kind of look about me? There's something that says, I want to aviate. That means I look like Tails from, like, Sonic Hedgehog? Because, yeah, Tails, he's a pilot. I mean, I'm not saying Tails is, like, the worst or anything. Tails is pretty cool. I just don't want to be Tails. If I have to be, you know, one of those characters, let me be Sonic, or Shadow, or Knuckles. Yo, I'll even take Eggman. Okay, no, no, not Eggman. I take that back. I don't look like Eggman. No, sir. Maybe the headphones, but it can also be your face. Do I have the face of an aviator? You got me. Like, when I think pilot, I think Guile from Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Like, you know, with the really long, like, yellow hair that just makes no sense. Giant muscles, American flag tattooed on a shoulder. Like, to me, that's what a pilot looks like. You look like Silver? Yo, Inura, you're fired. You are fired, dude. Get out of here. I mean, I know you don't actually work for me, so would you like a job starting today? You know, quick question. Has nothing to do with the previous statement, obviously not. Alright, we didn't knock out Spearow, that's good. Yo, someone had Kyogre? Yo, Kyogre's great, man. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Oh, yo, what's up with this Route 3 right now? Why am I losing time? I mean, oh yeah, the Ekans, I forgot. And yo, a second host coming in, Nublet Pixel, dude. Yeah, run number 2? Yeah, this is run number 2, my friends. Run number 2. Yo, for Nublet Pixel and all of his wonderful viewers coming in, how's it going? My name is Vinx of Super2U. I like to play the video games, I like to speedrun them specifically, and the game that I am speedrunning today, and I primarily speedrun, is Pokemon Red. You saw me reset the game, I'm not starting all over. This is what you would call an RNG manipulation, or random number generator manipulation. Essentially, if you save the game on a specific tile, you're holding a certain number of items, and as long as the in-game timer is on the right time, which I'm not actually too sure about, that one I can't tell, but yes, if all these factors are correct, then I can move in a very specific way, and I will encounter the same Pokemon every time. On this tile, to be a level 8 Paris, I can say that before I see the Pokemon. There's the Paris, and he's level 8. Yeah, we completely manipulated that encounter. Unfortunately, I can't manipulate my Horn Attack. Thankfully it didn't crit, because if I crit Paris, I'd be really bad. I kind of need to catch him in the Pokeball. Time on my previous run, it was 2:12:03. Not the greatest run in the world, Asti. There was a lot of bad things happened. A lot of bad things. And yo, Inura, this is a job? Sure. Alright, you're fired, Inura. Fired. That's what you get for doing all those despicable things. Saying I look like Silver the Hedgehog. Get out of here. Yeah, that'll teach him. And Planier saying the city of Melbourne, Australia used to be called Batmania. Did it? Yo, that's news to me. I'm pretty sure there is a Batman Streets. Like, I've been on it. Like, I didn't know it was called Batmania. That's news to me. It's interesting because I went to the museum, but my memory's not the best, so I'm not gonna remember everything. And Nublet says, lol, until that Vinx doesn't watch my streams, doesn't know I'm a girl. Nope! Sorry, Nublet. Nublet, what do you normally stream? Because, I don't know. I have no idea. What kind of games do you normally stream, Nublet? What were you streaming today? You like mango smoothies? That's a great stream. Just drinking mango smoothies. I would do that, but I don't know. Mangoes are expensive. Oh man. This one time where I was making my own smoothies, dude. I was like, ah, mango, banana, this is gonna taste great. Such a dumb move, dude. If you ever make smoothies, don't put bananas in them, man. Just don't do it. It overpowers every other flavor. It will only taste like bananas. What, did you just buy a, like, whole bushel of bananas for $2 versus the, like, one mango for, like, $8? Well, enjoy only tasting the banana. It's the worst, man. Though, real talk, I do like smoothies. Did I just Gen 1 miss? Yo, where's my... There we go, there's my sound effect. Oh my goodness, I'm salty, man. 1 out of 256 chance to get the Gen 1 miss, and there it was. Like, that's literally less than 1%. There's a point, like, 4 something chance I can't remember. It's so small. Or no, it's 0.3, isn't it? Like 0.36, I think? Nublet says right now I'm playing Super Metroid. In the first God of War, you mostly play retro. And oh man, so much banana. Yo, so much banana. But dude, Super Metroid. Or dudette. So much. I don't know. I call everybody dude to be fair. But you were right. I didn't know you were a girl. But Super Metroid's awesome. It is pretty cool. I played it the one time. It took me about 6 hours to beat Super Metroid on my first playthrough. I had a lot of trouble doing those, what are they called? The wall jumps? I was really bad at the wall jumps. And yo, Zinx is here saying, hey Vinx, hey chat. Yo, how you doing, Zinx? Nice to see you. And oh yeah, we're doing another RNG manipulation. So hopefully we don't run into any Zubats. Timer says it only tastes like banana if you add too much. Well, to be fair, Time Hero was like my first time. I mean, maybe not my first time. It was like maybe my second or third time making a smoothie. Aw, dude, in-game timer. Oh no. We did everything perfect. We just unfortunately had bad luck. It was a 1 out of 20 chance. We rolled the nat 1. Isn't 0.3 chance a 30% chance? No, I mean a literal 0.3. 30% is 100 times higher than 0.3. It's like if you gave 0.3 a 10% increase, that would be 3. You give it a 100% increase, it would be 30. 0.3 is 0.3. It is not 30. You know, look at these Zubats right now. And yeah, Asti says it's 0.0039. Oh, is it that low? Yo, I clearly did the math wrong. I thought it was 0.3. Is it 0.003? It can't be, right? I could have sworn that it was only 99.6 accurate. Nublet says, I feel like celery does that too. If you put celery in something, it gets really overpowered. Yeah. And you're already past 10? OMG? Those wall jumps, you hate them? Yeah, the wall jumps are the worst. They're just way too hard. Like, the later Super Metroid games, the wall jumps are much easier. But in Super Metroid, they're like... pretty bad times. Oh my goodness, what are these encounters in Mount Moon right now? What even? What even is this, dude? I was on pretty... I don't know, I was gonna say decent pace. I take that back. I was 112 leaving Route 3. Wow! Every 2 steps, a Geodude. 2 more steps, gotta fight Zubat. Come on. Come on! Oh, jeez. You love Zubat? Is seriously your face Pokemon? Or your favorite Pokemon? That makes more sense. And yo, hey chat, what is your favorite Pokemon? Yo, I'll give everybody in chat one guess as to what my favorite Pokemon is. You have literally one guess. If you can't do it in one, then like, you're clearly not even watching the stream. What do we got, guys? Does anybody know? Someone's gotta know what my favorite Pokemon is. I'm counting on you guys. Are we talking Gen 1 mischance? It's 0.4? Yo, Valiant says Vaporeon for the wind. Yo, Vaporeon's a pretty cool Pokemon. Squirtle? Yo, Squirtle is not my favorite. Is that your favorite, Aussie? Legend says Lombre. Close. Newlet with the Ludicolo. There we go. There we go. Someone was gonna get it, man. Because he's right there. He's right there in my splits. But I can't tell you how many times people are like, hey Vinx, what's your favorite Pokemon? Like, come on, dude. He's right there. Right there. You can't miss that. Bidoof? Oh no. Yeah, Inviso was right there, man. Right behind Nublet. My favorite Pokemon is not a Bidoof. Bidoof is... it's in the name, it's Bidoof. Who wants a Bidoof? Nobody. Oh, you meant Trash Squirtle? No, you're right, Asti. Your Trash Squirtle tries his best. He really does. You know, one day, One day he'll rise above the rest. Oh, this Mount Moon right now, though. But I already said I wouldn't reset. I said I wouldn't reset. I'm gonna do the best I can, even if my Mount Moon's super slow because of really bad luck with the in-game timer. Is what it is. My real favorite Pokemon is Mega Man? Yo, you're right. You're right, I lied. Ludicolo, nah man. It's all about that Mega Man. Like, my second favorite Pokemon has got to be Wargreymon. That's a pretty great Pokemon right there. Wargreymon's the best. I love how, like, you know, he Mega Evolves. Yeah, the Mega Evolution's the best. Like, as soon as they added that with the Friendship Bracelets, or no, for him it's the Courage Bracelet, right? Or what were they called? I don't remember, but it was definitely Courage for Wargreymon. Best Pokemon. It's clearly Komala since it's Australian. Yo, you're right. You're right. It's actually Komala. NRS says, oh yeah, there's Dancing Ludicolos in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In case you needed another reason to play it. Yo, that's a pretty good reason. Like, that's why I fell in love with Ludicolo. Was watching him dance in a Pokemon Coliseum. It was just so cool to me. I'd never seen a Pokemon dance before. Not like in-game. It was like, yo, Ludicolo is so chill. He just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I know we're having a Pokemon battle, but I'm just gonna be dancing. You do what you do, I'll do what I'm doing. We good? That's why he's so cool, man. And Rare Candy Kits. Yo, Plinier saying there is a mountain in Australia called Mount Disappointment because explorers found the view from its subpar and wanted to reflect that. Yo, that's hilarious. You know, I never went there. The only mountain I went to was Mount Wellington in Tasmania. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was so cold though. Way too cold. Yeah, why go on top of a mountain, man? It's not right. Time Hero says it's 0.0039 continuing is what you get when you divide 1 by 256. You still need to multiply it by 100 to get the percent, making it 0.39. Or if you're only going to one decimal place, you'd also round it up to 0.4. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I don't believe we rounded up. So it's 0.39. Yo, man, not even half a 1%. Not even a half 1% chance to, like, miss these attacks I keep missing. Feels bad, dude. Yo, if I was lucky as I am unlucky, I would have won the lottery so many times by now. So many times. I know, right, Asti? Like, these attacks are supposed to be 100%, but it's like, nope, 99.6. Why do I like Mega Komala? Yo, Komala doesn't have a Mega, what are we talking about? There's no Mega Komala. But if there was a Mega Komala, and he had like the Mega Man helmet and everything, that would be pretty cool. Like, no lie. Amir says, yeah, 0.39 is correct. You're doing 2 decimals, but when it's 1, you do round up. Well, I mean, y'all guys can say round up all you want to. I'm talking about literally the statistics in the game, and the way the game works, you do not round it up. It is literally just 1 by 256. It checks that. If it sees it, then you're good. If it doesn't see it, then you're not good. And yeah, that's a Mega Komala X. Yo, oh, Mega Komala X, let's go. Plinier saying the real Pokemon in Komala is the log, since it's the only thing that changes with the shiny version. Oh, is that the case? Yo, I've never seen a shiny Komala before. Yo, Asti says, I like trying to calculate stats in this game. Yo, that's cool, man. You know, 0 to 255, yeah, those are the numbers, man. It's one of those numbers. Add all of them together is 256. Alright. Oh, geesh. This is going okay. I haven't been hit by too many sand attacks, but I'm just a little scared. But my HP's fine. I'm at 26 HP. No real reason to be a fraidy cat. But yeah, like, I've been messing around with, like, Pokemon calculations, like, way too much recently. Because there was, like, this whole discussion we were having, like, not too long ago. Actually, it was a little bit ago now. About Metapod versus Kakuna. Like, who would win? And so I was like, alright, let me, like, you know, do the math here. Who would truly win? And so, one of my viewers made this, like, program that was supposed to calculate who would win between Metapod and Kakuna out of 1 million, like, attempts. So, you know, it would be, like, you know, it wasn't, like, lucky here and lucky there. Like, out of 1 million attempts, like, you're gonna know who's the stronger Pokemon. But, you know, the calculations were a little wrong, so I fixed those. And then while I was fixing that, I was in, like, but this is only Generation 1. And so then I applied Generation 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Unfortunately, there aren't really any real differences with Generation 6, so I couldn't do anything there. I haven't done Generation 7 yet, but, like, obviously I have to, because there's, like, those, Z moves. You have to think about those. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's interesting. I plan on putting a video together. Should probably do that very soon. Because, like, I have all this data, dude, on Metapod versus Kakuna. And doing that has caused me to learn a lot of math. So much math, man. Whoops, those are the rare candies I need. You remember Pyro? Yup. Yeah, it's silly the kind of things that pull my interest. But yeah, no, I know more about Metapod versus Kakuna than anyone in the world, I promise you. No one knows as much about Metapod versus Kakuna. Not when it comes to, like, in-game stats. Per generation. I can tell you all of them. I can tell you everything. Not that I think anybody cares, but... Yo, I'm going to make a YouTube video. We'll see if people like it or not. Time will tell. Now, Plinier is saying there's a bookstore in Australia where books are wrapped in paper with short descriptions so no one can judge a book by its cover. Yo, that's hilarious, man. Yo, that's super cool. I've never seen this book. I'm using Horn Attack. I was supposed to use Thrash for this fight. Oops. That's not any good. Not any. 0% good. Well, what you got? Yo, I could technically still PB, but, like, I gotta have a really good run. Probably not gonna get Red Bar on Misty. We cared a lot that night. Yeah, man, it's funny. It's funny, man. Sometimes we just really care about random things. Alright, Machop. 1 Horn Attack for you. You deserve it. Yo, don't Karate Chop me, okay? Ugh, that's a Karate Chop. I'm 12 HP. Alright, so I'm gonna Thrash. Feel like I'm gonna regret it, but I'm... Oh, that's Horn Attack! Oh, no! Oh, no! Yeah, I'll Thrash here. Press the wrong one, guys. I pressed the wrong one, dude. Oh, the triple defense scroll. Will I finish him off? Is this enough? Oh, it's not. Turn 4, Thrash. Turn 4, Thrash. Turn 4, Thrash. Yes, let's go! Oh my goodness, that could have been so bad. Could have been so bad. Oh my goodness, we lucked out so hard. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Okay, so we're gonna move over here, move over there, and then fight this lady. Nublet, are you doing evolved Pokemon or caught buggos? Because Kakuna gets Poison Sting only if you level it typically in Metapod Tackle. Exactly, Nublet. Okay, now I'm gonna go all in, man, because someone actually, you know, asked the question. We're going all in now. So, essentially I did both. For every single generation, right? Or at least the first 6. And those 6 actually has no differences between 5. For Metapod and Kakuna. There's nothing different in Generation 6, unfortunately. But, like, I did it, like, per generation, right? So, like, in Generation 1, like, say you're playing Pokemon Red, you can only catch Metapod at level 4. So, in my estimates, I do a level 4 Metapod and a level 4 Kakuna. and that's, you know, catching them. So if you do it that way, like, generally, where they're both using Harden back and forth, overall, at that level, Metapod will come out on top. And the main reason for that is, Metapod has more HP. Like, it depends on the DV values. Yes, I did go this far, because, you know, every time you catch a Pokemon, their DVs for each one of their stats, be it attack, defense, special, and speed, is somewhere between 1 and 15. And, you know, based off of their level, based off of their base stat total, it can, you know, like, say Metapod can have either, like, 8 defense or 9 defense, and the HP value itself is also determined by what those values are, or at least that's how it works in Generation 1. But yeah, Metapod has the higher base stat for his HP, so yeah, Metapod will generally win that. However, yes, you are correct, I did also do the comparison between Kakuna and Metapod in Generation 1, and with that being the case, like, Kakuna's gonna win because in Generation 1, poison type attacks are super effective on bug types, and bug type attacks are actually super effective on poison as well, but Metapod doesn't have any poison type attacks. However, in Generation 2, they get rid of that, so Poison Sting is normal effective. However, Poison Sting, which normally has a 20% chance to poison, goes up to 30% in Generation 2, so he has a higher poison chance. And again, he gets stabbed because he's a poison type Pokemon versus Metapod who's using Tackle. Therefore, Kakuna still wins a lot in Generation 2. And let's see, Nublet saying, because Poison Sting would not be very effective against Caterpie, there's a chance of poison. The Tackle hits harder. Unevolved then? Haha, and yes they are. Yeah, it's crazy, man. This stuff all changes per generation. Yo, Floritobi with the high thanks, and then 20 bits. High thanks again. Vohio. Yo, thank you for the Vohio bits. I vastly appreciate it, Floritobi. I really do. How are you doing, man? We're just, well, and I guess Nooblet a little bit as well, are, like, dorking out about Metapod and Kakuna. Hopefully other people are interested. I can talk about that forever. For way longer than I probably ever should. Because it changes per generation, man. Because, you know, the way Struggle works in Generation 1 to Generation 2, like, in Gen 1, you only take, like, what is it? 1/4 of the damage that you deal, and then it's half of the, or no, it's half of the damage that you deal in Generation 1, and then 1/4 of the damage that you deal in Generation 2. So therefore, you're not taking as much, but at the same time, critical hits work differently, so Kakuna's not dealing as much damage with Struggle in Generation 2 as he does in Generation 1, overall, because of, you know, the reduced critical hit chance. Because it's just, there's a base 116 instead of it being based off of your base speed. Yeah, was the thing you were interested in too a while too? Nice! Yeah, that's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only person that cares. That's the best. And have I beaten the Punch-Out game thing? Unfortunately not. We tried to beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. We were playing on emulator, we made it all the way up to Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson was just impossible. I had a couple of speedrunners come in and they're like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do this on Emu. Essentially, there's like some of the best runners in the best runners in the world of Mike Tyson Punch-Out can only beat it, you know, on the console. They can't beat it on Emu because of the emulation lag, is what it is. Now, Plinier, at least we know that Vinx is caught up and regularly attending Pokemon school in Gen 7. Yo, you gotta attend school, it's important. Yo, there we go, Misty split. We lost 8.8 seconds, not too bad. Yeah, I blame Geodude for that. All his fault. And Global saying, now let one of y'all raise each of them to level 100 and let them fight. Yes, that's also a good point. I also tested what they would be like at level 100. Again, it's very interesting because of the way that DVs and IVs work. Essentially, yes, Kakuna overall has the higher speed and the higher attack, normally, and then Metapod has the higher defense and the higher HP, but again with DVs and IVs, like literally anything could happen, and overall, just, you know, doing millions and millions of calculations, Kakuna will actually beat out Metapod at the higher levels. when the stats start to become more meaningful, because there can be a bigger dip between attack and defense where that attack actually means something. And so Kakuna's struggles are dealing far more damage than Metapod's struggles. However, this doesn't really matter after Generation 3, because then struggle, the way the damage is calculated is you deal 1/4 of your max HP to yourself. And because Kakuna is the faster Pokemon, you will almost always lose, again, unless you get to those higher levels, where, there's, by this generation, you have Natures as well, and Metapod can potentially have the higher IVs or DVs to give him the speed increase. But overall, yes, Kakuna just loses in the struggle battle. Generation 4+ is what it is. Global then saying, you mean Vinx is going to Whippersnapper school in Gen 7? Hey man, gotta get that schooling, it's important. Very important. Yeah, I plan on making a video where I actually, show all of these facts and things. Make it a bit more well constructed than just me rambling about Metapod and Kakuna. I'm curious, man, if they're gonna do anything different in Generation 8. There's so many differences between all the generations, except for Generation 6. That's literally the only generation where there's nothing that Metapod and Kakuna can take advantage of. I mean, yeah, you can use, held items, but at that point, it's not quite the same. Not quite. And now Plinier is saying, have you considered getting Watson in on this? It would be quite a valuable use of the resources. Watson? Do you mean the gym leader in, the Ruby Sapphire games? That's the only Watson I can think of. I assume so. Or do you mean, oh, what's his face? Yeah. Who's that super important investigator? Super cool guy. Sherlock Holmes, there we go. He has a Watson. I need a Watson. I don't have one. Mega Metapod? Yo, there should be a Mega Metapod. While I was researching for this video I'm trying to make, I did come across this picture on Reddit. Just by pure chance, man. And it's this guy cosplaying as a Pokemon Ranger, but his armor is built in a way that it symbolizes Metapod, and he has a Metapod shield. It looks so cool. I know it sounds lame, but I'm telling you, it looks amazing. It's the best. Alright, what do I need to do here? My HP's a little low. Should I heal before the fight? Probably. I'm not going to. I'm gonna live reckless. We're gonna fight him and see what happens. Yo, Mega Metapod, Acid Armor. Yo, he should have at least something, man. Okay, we're gonna go for the Horn Attack here. And don't Sand Attack me, please. That's the Gust. Fine. A Poison Sting. Ooh, the Quick Attack, that's not too good. Oh, the critical hit. That's really... Oh, that didn't even knock him out? Okay. Okay, we're still in there. Eradicate, we're gonna Thrash. Oh, dude. This could potentially be really bad. Could potentially be pretty bad. Alright, so that's those two. We're gonna hit in the Ivysaur. And get the crit. Got the 4-turn Thrash, let's go. Yeah, when being risky, pays off. Nice try, rival. See ya later, scrub. Yo, Vex saying, well, try to no reset run. 40 seconds ahead after Surge. Lose the Bellsprout seems good. Yo, man, I don't think you know what no reset truly means, Vex. I don't think you understand the spirit of no reset. And Martinez saying, you make YouTube vids? Aside from re-uploads part of your stream? If so, that's cool. It's pretty rare, but occasionally I do upload to YouTube, videos I actually produce versus, just a re-upload. Because, I'll re-upload, my PBs. If I get a new personal best in, say, Pokemon Red or Mega Man X or something like that, I'll upload that onto my main YouTube channel. But I also do videos. I did a bunch of stuff for Mighty Gunvolt Burst. I say a bunch of stuff, it was 2 videos. I did one video that shows where all the hidden rare items are. did another video that was a guide on how to beat all of the bosses, because like I was speedrunning the game, so like I knew all the bosses very intimately. I was like, why don't I help people learn how to fight these bosses? I've done like a how-to on like the Stone Talus in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I need super potions, I'll take 5. We need repels, I'll take 3. I did an analysis of Mega Man X moveset before the game came out when the demo released. I don't know, I like to do analytical things. I'm really into that. Alright, move the Pokeballs to the bottom where the repels are. Move up 2, HMO 1. Teach that to Paris. Cut down trees. And TM28. Also teach that to Paris. Ew, I accidentally pressed B twice. Feels bad, man. And we're good. Yo, GG on Rival? Yo, that was a lucky Rival fight. Let's be very real about that. Oh my goodness. That critical hit from the Pidgeotto, that was the worst. And I was like, all he has to do is quick attack me again. I will probably die. Oh wow, I failed the manip. I failed the manip. I was holding down. I didn't move. I started holding left and then I just walked left. Yeah, there was a lot of time save on Lieutenant Surge, and now there isn't. That is unfortunate. Just didn't move down, that was weird. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever messed that up. And there we go. I mean, it wasn't a massive time loss, but I didn't want to do that. Martinez, so you're like a spy on YouTube. Good for you. I remember you worked with Shadow on Marvel X game? Yes, that is correct. Yeah, man. Like, we're both really into Mega Man. Ooh. Come on, we need the one-turn hit here. No! Oh, he missed! He missed Sonic Boom! You can miss Sonic Boom? I didn't even know that was an option. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky, dude. What are the odds of Sonic Boom missing? Yo, somebody pull up the stats. Somebody's gotta know. Oh my goodness, I lucked out. I lucked out so hard. I mean, I was unlucky to not beat him with Thrash. Thrash is supposed to one-hit him pretty hard. Do you think that's a Gen 1 miss? Oh well, with that being the case.
Oh, it's another miss!
It's always a shame when you get a Gen 1 miss. Except for when it's not you and it's somebody else. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, we did save some time. Could have been more, but, you know, take what you can get. Feels good, man. Oh, it's 90%? Oh, okay. Not a Gen 1 miss. Kenyovic says, I didn't realize we have a soundboard now. That's amazing. It's literally just there for the Gen 1 misses, man. Anytime we get a Gen 1 miss, I will play.
Oh, it's another miss!
Every time. Oh, it's another miss! Yo, I used to play the heck out of that game as a kid, man. Loved Pokemon Stadium. But when I think of misses, that's the sound I think of. Alright, give me my bike, I'm out of here. Polinier saying, in Victoria, Australia, only a licensed electrician is allowed to change a light bulb. Oh, is that the case? I'm a criminal, guys. I'm a criminal, I didn't even know. Yeah, rip, man. Rippity dippity. Nobody told me that. Nobody told me. Yeah, move the potions to the bottom. Place it with Bicycle, teach Thunderbolt. Because, like, the reason I was scared of Sonic Boom is it's a guaranteed 20 damage. Like, if it hits, bam, 20 gone, and I only had, like, 11 HP or something, so I was dead. But it missed! We do take those. We definitely take those. And Super Senslayer, Super 2 soundboard! Please add more to it in the future. Yo, if people like the soundboard, I will add more to the soundboard. But yeah, I figured I would test it out just with the Gen 1 misses. Now, Martinez says, yeah, I heard some places in Aussie Lane only electricians can do that on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't get the memo, man. Nobody told me. Rest in peace, man. I am a criminal. But that stuff's always the worst, man. When there's like some sort of like really random old law or something. And like, a lot of those laws just make no sense anymore. They just don't. And it's like, well, technically, what you did was illegal. But, like, police aren't really gonna like take you in on that. Why couldn't it have been the famous, infamous Wario sound clip? Because Wario isn't Pokemon. Pokemon Stadium makes more sense. And obviously I took it from Stadium on N64, dude. Good old Gen 1 days. Yo, I love having red bar for this section. This is really nice, man. Always super duper good to just go through everything like this. And Legend says this is fair, but that sound clip is gold. It is. It is. Oh snap, yo! Another host! Let's go, man. Nikki Potent with the host. Yo, guys, man. For those of you that do not know Nikki Potent, he is a super duper chill streamer. He likes to play a lot of retro games. She was playing some retro game earlier today. I had no idea what it was, man. It looked like she was some sort of like Chinese robot or something. I don't know. She had these really weird swords and she was knocking people out of the air and taking over their extremely weird looking it's not like a helicopter. It was some sort of vehicle that could fly and it looked really weird. I have no idea what the game was, but I was definitely checking it out earlier today. But yeah, the best thing about her stream is she's super duper chill. They're like my favorite kind of streams. Love chill streams. She's mad chill. Yo, throw her a follow if you're into those retro video games. But for those of you coming in from Nikki's stream, let me introduce myself. My name is Vanks of Super2U. I like to play Pokemon Red. This is the game that I speedrun 3 days out of the week. This is currently the second day. Yeah, we were doing this yesterday. We'll be doing it again tomorrow. I also do variety games. Generally it ends up being retro, but not always. Like, currently, like Tuesday, I'm gonna do Super Mario Odyssey, so that's not retro. But then on Wednesday, I'm gonna do Mega Man Battle Network. Which, I mean, it's not like super duper retro. It's not like original Nintendo or like Sega Master System. But yeah, the Game Boy Advance is pretty old now, man. It's pretty old. And yo, Nikki with the hey hey. Yo, thanks Nikki. Much appreciation. Nice emotes. Yo, how were the video games today for you, Nikki? Were they the best? You beat the video game? Alright, where are we going? Don't run into anybody. It's really tough here, because it's like I'm walking through the dark. Well, I'm cycling on my bike through the dark. So, there's a couple of trainers I don't want to fight. So I have to memorize their positions, have a vague idea of where I am in the darkness, and not run into them. Nikki says, got some retro achievements. It was a good day. How's the speedrunning going? Speedrunning's been pretty good so far. The last run went really super bad, but this run's only a little bit bad, so anything could happen. Anything could happen. I'm holding out hope. Could still turn this around and have a super good run. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. Who was supposed to go? Oh, whoops, and I got off the bike! Oh no! Thanks, what are you doing? Okay, there we go, there we go. Back on route, guys. Back on route, no worries. Hope I don't run into Missing No. Yo, we can't do that, man. Missing No would kill my run. Would invalidate it with its glitchiness. We do go to Cinnabar Islands, but yeah, we're not going to be surfing on the side of it. No sir. No ma'am. You'll be going inside the Pokemon Mansion though and fighting good old Blaine. And yeah, Blaine's not too bad. The people that scare me the most are like Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina and Lance of the Elite Four, both of them are very, very scary. Like, Sabrina is not supposed to be scary. Her fight's supposed to be easy. But there's like a 0.39 chance, like 0.39, that she'll beat me anyways. Which is such a small chance, but it's happened to me twice. So I'm always scared of her. And then Lance is different, because like he'll send out Gyarados, and Gyarados can Hydro Pump crit me. If it crits, I just die. There's nothing I can do. Here was Cinnamon Island, home to the hottest cinnamon tea. Is that a thing? I mean, we got Cinnabar Island. Close, right? Yo, I'm sure Cinnabar Island has the best Cinnabons. I mean, they would have to at that point. Where do I go? I go in here. There's mental lapses, man. I forget what I'm doing sometimes. That was right when it turned 4, so... Okay, it should be right around here. Where are we at? Oh, I skipped it! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's not any good. Ah, geez, that took way longer, man. We're on really good pace, and then I accidentally skipped it. I just went a little bit too far left. The timing was not perfect. Oopsie doopsies. Could be worse. Could be worse. Alright, let's go shopping, guys. What do y'all want to buy at the store? Oh, whoops, this way, thanks. I'm gonna buy TM07. Pretty cool TM, if you ask me. Then this guy is gonna sell us in Super Repels. Yo, thanks for your business. Global saying, A, I heard that there was a glitch that made Agatha's Gengar a level 250. Yes, that is a very real glitch. It does exist. It's not technically hers. I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, I think the sprite displays as your rival and then it transforms into Agatha. I don't know, it's really weird. It's super glitchy. We're gonna buy the fresh water and the soda pop. And we're gonna give this wonderful little girl some soda pop. And in exchange, she will give us TM48, which contains Rock Slide. You can use to crush all the Ghastly. Say no to ghosts today. Get a Rock Slide. Alright, this guy is gonna give us 11x accuracy. It will never not be accurate. And then 5x speed. And 2x special. Bam, we're golden. I have less money than I should. Something's not right. What did I do? Oh, I bought an extra super potion. That's what it was. No worries, no worries. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Let's see, Martinez says, I have images of first commenting on streams. I was amazed how you would read my comments. The nostalgia never leaves. Yeah, that's cool, man. And Plinier saying, in 2013, a pig in Australia stole 18 beers from a campsite, got drunk, and then tried to fight a cow. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, that's an Aussie pig, alright. Alright, so move Helix Fossil to the bottom, and then teach HMO2 to, what is it, Spearow? Yeah, Spearow this time. Then move X-Speed towards the top. Replace that with that. Full Restore, replace that with the Super Repels. Go ahead and use said Super Repel. And HMO1, replace that with X special, then teach TM48. Alright, that's a pretty decent menu. Pretty decent menu, man. Yo, like, you have to look out for animals in Australia, dude. They're not nice. Most of the time. Like, I still vividly remember walking down the sidewalk one day, and, like, there's these birds, dude, that, like, just swoop down at people, like, it happens, right? They usually just swoop at you and then they go away, though. But anyways, yeah, walking down the sidewalk. This guy's, you know, walking towards me. We're not really looking at each other or anything. I just happen to see him as I'm moving forward. And yeah, this bird, you know, comes from behind me and goes straight into his face, and it starts, like, just flying right there. And the dude gets, like, super startled, so, like, he jumps back, and then he's, like, embarrassed because he was, like, scared by the bird. And then he starts throwing punches at the bird. Like, he literally throws a punch at the bird. And, like, the bird just kind of moves out of the way, and it just, like, pecks at his face. Tries to throw another punch. Bird just walks, or, well, flies out of the way again. Oh man, I can just remember how angry the guy was, and then yeah, the bird just flies off. Which is funny, man. Before that day, I'd never seen anyone throw a punch at a bird. But yeah, that bird, man, it didn't care. But yeah, they're super territorial. It pecked at his face. It tried to, but it didn't look like it hit him. He didn't have, like, his face looked fine. But it was being very aggressive. Because it's like, I can't remember the name of that bird, but they're super territorial. We didn't normally have them, like, where I lived, because it's, like, all buildings. There aren't a lot of, like, trees or anything. But it happens sometimes. And yeah, they'll have their nest somewhere, and if anything gets next to their nest, dude, they'll swoop at you. Like, there's certain areas in Australia, not that I live there, because I didn't, but there's certain areas in Australia where people will just wear helmets, so they can't be attacked by the birds while they're walking through. Because it gets pretty bad in certain places. But yo, those birds are no joke, man. Yo, don't fight those birds. Bad idea. And Martin is saying, a species of birds are getting smarter. Somehow they got a forest on fire, which caused animals to run. That was their chance. Uh-oh. No, dude, I missed Rock Slide. Are you serious, man? Yo, rip. Rip, guys. I was bound to miss Rock Slide eventually. Guess it had to happen here. Aw, that's really lame. That's really lame, dude. We're on decent pace. Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't good pace, but, like, it would work. And then we died to Ghastly. At least we already bought all our items at Celadon City, so we don't lose out on that. It's not that big a deal. Just a little disappointing. But yeah, Rock Slide's only 80% accurate. It's as accurate as a Hydro Pump is. But yeah, let's just fly back on over there. We'll teach that Ghastly a lesson, man. We'll just Rock Slide him again. Alright, let's get on our bike. Nerd says, sheesh. Makes you respect seagulls more. And the worst they do is steal your food. Yeah, man. Seagulls don't try to attack. Yeah, no, some of the birds in Australia, man. Yo, stepping on my turf? Oh, I can't have that. That's just how the birds are. How did Nightshade hit? It's just Nightshade. I think it just always deals its exact damage based on his level. Every time. No matter what. It's not like a normal ghost type attack. And I missed Rock Slide again, are you serious? Well, at least it didn't paralyze me. It's 80 in Gen 1? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rock Slide's 80. Isn't it 80 in every gen? They didn't ever increase Rock Slide's accuracy or reduce it, did they? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 80. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any ghost type attacks that are in this game, but I don't think there's any ghost type attacks that deal, like, just raw damage, like, say, something like Ember or Flamethrower. I don't think there is anything. That's unfortunate. I had to use another super repel. Yo, we can't have what Martinez said in chat. Could someone time that out? I would appreciate that. Your stuff is too red, make it green? Yo, that's the secret, dude. That's the secret. Just make it green. Yeah, I don't know if any of my mods are, like, here right now. That's a good question. It's really tough to time people out myself. Shadow Ball? Oh, is Shadow Ball in Gen 1? Probably normal in Gen 1? Could be. It says, guess you have to mod me, Vinks. Where's that mod button? There it is. Alright, Anura is a mod again. He was a mod once, he's a mod once again. Hey Anura, could you help me out, my friends? I'd appreciate it. I mean, the message is, yeah, it's still there, so. What was I looking for? Yeah, Team 07. Gonna teach that. I can't mod you, Martinez. You're the person I'm trying to time out for a sec. Because you're saying things that are not the most appropriate. There we go. Up, Super Sin Slayer timed him out. I didn't want it to be for the full 600 seconds though. I just wanted to time him out for the 1 second to just purge his comment. There we go, thank you. Nura with the fix. Alright, Pokedoll. There it is. Yeah, much appreciation, guys. Y'all the best. It was accident? Yeah, it's all good, Martinez. Like, we're not banning you or anything. Just, you know, be a bit more careful about the things you say in my chat, okay? Like, I get it. It's natural. But, still, this is supposed to be a family-friendly stream. There's certain things we just don't talk about. But if you say consume, let's just not go there. Let's not talk about that. It's no good. I mean, consume's a better word, but let's just not even do it. Oh, what? He survived the Thunderbolt? Golbat, please. Super Sin Slayer said, I heard about the need for a mod and came back from lurking. My bad for not being there. Yo, it's no worries, Super Sin Slayer. I literally never expect, like, my mods to, like, all be there, like, all of the time, constantly watching my stream. Like, my mentality when it comes to modding is that I'll just mod as many people as I need to until I have the mods I need. Like, if someone's not around at the time, it's like, clearly I need one more mod. Yo, I'm the same way with, like, Magic the Gathering. Like, when it comes to, like, how much mana should I have in my deck? I'll play a game of Magic. Did I lose because I didn't draw enough Magic? One more mana in the deck. Did I lose because I drew nothing but mana? Take one mana out of the deck. That's just how I do, man. I'll eventually get to that perfect balance. It'll happen naturally. You know, Nikki saying I enjoy the family-friendly vibes. Yo, thanks, Nikki. I appreciate that. Yo, Nikki's always so nice. You didn't hear me? How much for a mod? Yo, you can't buy your way into a mod. Well, that might have happened once, but... yeah, no, I don't want to set a price point on being a moderator in this stream. Like, it was a joke, and I didn't expect the person to actually do it, and they donated, like, a whole bunch. It was like, well, I guess I have to mod them. But, moving forward, I want to set the precedent that I don't mod people for money. I'll just mod the people that I trust that are here a lot. And again, it's like, it's an on-need basis. Like, I generally only look to moderate, or, yeah, give someone moderation powers when I need a moderator. So, if I don't need a mod, then I usually don't mod people, even if there are someone I trust. Like, I'm all good. Inviso says, Big saw he needed a mod. Saw me and went, hey, Anura, congrats on being mod again. I mean, I did see you there, Inviso. I thought about it. But like there's another part of like the whole mod thing where I try to not mod people that ask for mods. And I know you were just joking, but I mean I've moderated Anura before, so I decided to ask for him to take his powers back. He would ever so kindly rise to the occasion. Which he did, because he's the best. Linear saying the closest American state in population is New York, which has, or the closest? 19.6 million people, but Australia is more than 53 times its size. Oh, are you saying New York and Australia have like the same population? Oh. Yeah, Australia's not quite as, what's the word? It's not poppin' as much as the US is. Not in number of people. I guess not. Alright, Silphco is over here. So what can you say then? The secret to getting mod is you don't say anything about it. If you're like, man, I really want to be mod, I sure do hope Vinx mods me. You just never, don't even use the word mod, and then one day, one fateful day, I'll be playing some game, something crazy, right? I'll be playing, I don't know, The Wizard of Oz for Super Nintendo. And it's just like, oh, I'm having such a bad time with the game, but like I'm super focused because the game's so hard, so I can't look at my chat, and that's when the trolls attack. And I'm gonna need somebody. And that is the moments where one of you fine individuals will rise to mod status. Rise to the occasion. Invisa says it's all good, Vinx, I'm messing with you. Yeah, I know you are. And it's all good, man. I have a lot of fun with you around Inviso. You're good people. Anura is saying the point is to not bring up that kind of topic. Yes, that is the secret. The super secret. It's like, I don't know. It feels better that way. Cool story, bro? Yo, that's the real story, man. Absolutely real. I mean, that's like my future prediction. Like, we have had that happen before. Like, I didn't have a lot of moderators, like, way back in the day, and I was streaming Undertale. And legit, that's exactly pretty much what happened, man. Because, like, with Undertale, the game, there's a lot of things you need to experience firsthand, or it's just not going to be as fun. And so a lot of people would just pop into Undertale streams and just spoil everything. And so I needed moderators to, like, you know, time out people that kept spoiling things, like how to beat a boss, because I wanted to figure out how to beat the bosses by myself. Like, Undyne, for example, like, you have to do a specific thing to get past her, but I didn't know what that thing was, so I just kept dying to her over and over again, and people kept trying to say what you need to do in chat. And, one of my moderators that was, like, timing people out and stuff, he had to, like, he was driving from work to home. So there was, like, a good 30 minutes. He was like, sorry, Vinx, I can't help you out. Good luck, buddy. And so I was like, okay, I need to mod someone. I think that's when I modded 10th Doctor. I think that's when I did that. Okay, don't mod me. Oh, man, Global. You're on top of it, man. You know how it works. Super Sin Slayer says, he was randomly chosen to be a mod, and here he is. Yep, that's how it works, man. It's always random. When I need a mod, that's when I go to mod someone. I'm Here says, I've just always ended up being modded from helpfulness in streams. You hate it when people legitimately ask, though? Yep. It's unfortunate. Like, it's not super bad necessarily. Like, sometimes people legitimately just want to help out, but they're just kind of overstepping. I don't know how to say it. Like, I get it, they want to help. It's not a bad thing. But, you know, if I need a mod, I'll mod you. Definitely. If I need a mod, and I trust the person, it's all good. No worries. If it needs to be done, will be done. Simple as that. I mean, I know there's other streams, man. I've been in some streams where, like, you know, only newcomers are allowed to be mods. It's like, what? And they just mod all these random people. And generally, there's gonna be one of those mods that just bans all the, like, you know, normal people in chat. Just ban all of them. I mean, that's pretty silly to me, but I get it, you know, it can just be fun, messing around. Not taking it too serious. Whoops, I forgot to use an elixir. This psychic's not gonna crit, right? Whew, we're still alive! Lucky us! Glad you can help out Super Sin Slayer. I appreciate it, man. And Polinier saying the Australian History Channel has some really derpy looking sprites. Yo, I'm telling you, this is not the Australian History Channel. I just happen to know some things about Australia. A tiny bit. But you are correct that the sprites may be a little derpy. But like, it's so nostalgic, so I love the sprites, man. I really do. I mean, like, my least favorite sprite is the back sprite. Like, you know, when you're sending out the Pokemon, when you send out Charmeleon. I think he looks so, like, big. And it's just not as cool as he should look. He should look very cool. In my opinion, anyways. So what do I do during my free time? I stream. I definitely stream during my free time. Outside of that, I like to play Overwatch. Overwatch is pretty cool. I don't normally stream Overwatch because my viewers aren't really into it. And also, like, it's nice to have a game where, like, I can play it and I don't have to worry about anything. Like, I can do just whatever. Like, say I need to put the game down, like, after just playing it for, like, 10 minutes or something, I can just put it down, and it's not a big deal. Global says, do you trust me, though? I don't care about what I am. Yeah, you're a good person, man. Yeah, Global, you legit? No worries. Senior Vanks or Mr. Vanks teaching history class? Yo, I'm not teaching history. And Polinier saying, I don't know, Golbat is hard to beat. And the derpiness meter? I mean, I don't know, I think I just kinda accepted Golbat for what he is. Like, even in the Pokemon manga, like, Golbat's shown to be, like, really stretchy. And take on a bunch of different sizes. I just kinda accepted it, I guess. I'm like, yeah, this is Golbat. He looks pretty weird, but that's just how he do. Versus Charmeleon, man. Charmeleon does not look like that. Alright, let's dig out of here. Alright, that was a good self-go, man. That was pretty legit. No, you don't go in here, Vic. Yeah, I was supposed to do that at a different point in time. Okay, remembering the order to do things OP. Right, so here I need to use a Super Repel. I need to use TM26, teach that to Nidoking. And teach that over Thrash. It's clearly a huge Kiss fan, obvious. Let's be real. Yo, Dunsparce, Slowbro, Flygon. I mean, I think they all have good sprites. And like Flygon, that's Generation 3 by that point. The sprites are really good in Generation 3, in my opinion. Yeah, Slowbro's sprite's not too bad. And like, look at the Snorlax. Like, he looks so comfy, dude. So comfy. I think that's a great sprite. Yeah, some of them are pretty bad, for sure. Oh, with the rare candy pickup. Yeah, that was real good. And now we just gotta pick up this EP up. Should be like right here. Where is it? Dude, where is it? Did I go too high or something? There it is. Nah, I think I went too low. Well, I got it. It just took me a second. Yeah, I gotta practice that more. Without a doubt. Yo, Repel's affect his runoff. That's okay. We don't need Repel, man. Put that back on in a second. Okay, so what do I need? I need, not X accuracy. What are you doing, Banks? Yeah, Super Repel, put that back on, and then PP up. That on Horn Drill. Hop onto my bike. Good to go. Yo, Plin, you're saying I just played through White for the first time? And you gotta say... I think it has some of your favorite music? Yo, nice, man. I don't know, I like the Pokemon music just all up and down, man. All the generations have great music. Yo, Generation 2, though? Red's theme when you fight him, dude? Oh my goodness. That's probably my favorite theme in all of Pokemon. I mean, obviously, it's like remixed in later generations, and those are good too. Either way, as long as it's Red's theme, man. Oh, it's so intense. Way too intense. Oh, I should have used my Super Repel late here to make up for the one that I lost in Lavender Town. Well, too late for that. Gen 2 had the best music? Yo, I agree. I think Gen 2 has the best music. But I think all the Pokemon games have really good music overall. Like, I don't think there's a single gen where it's like, oh man, this music's lame. Yeah, Generation 1 is good. I mean, obviously Gen 1 isn't quite as, you know, bombastic as later gens, but still, this is what set the, you know, set the path, I guess. Gen 2, huge improvement. Gen 3, oh my goodness, Gen 3 has great music. Gen 4 is really good, Gen 5's good. Gen 6 is good too. And yeah, Gen 7, oh my goodness, man. I used to listen to like, what is it, the like admin music for Team Skull? Oh my goodness, so good. It's amazing. OC remixes this Pokemon album is awesome too? Oh, for sure. Yo, you know what you're talking about. Alright, let's go to Koga, fight him. Yeah, I taught Earthquake, so we have everything we need here. Gen 3 bike music is annoying? Any of the bike music can definitely drag on, but I remember liking the Gen 3 bike music. But it's been a while since I've played it. Oh no, a drowsy. Yeah, I'm just gonna Earthquake through all this. Yeah, we just Earthquake through everything here in this fight. The second fight we'll be using Earthquake again, but we gotta look out for a Hypno. Oh, I only have 31 HP. Do I safety save or do I not? I kinda want to safety save. I don't want to die to Hypno. Like, it's not guaranteed, but like, I honestly don't know what the odds are. At 34 HP, I don't feel very safe. Australia's the only continent without an active volcano? Oh yeah! Did not realize that was the case. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna potion. Just in case, man. Just in case. Legend says, you're already out of red bar, just heal with a regular potion. I'll do you one better. I'll heal with a super potion. They call me Super Potion U for a reason. Alright, Drowsy. What's up, friends? Yeah, he's got nothing. And you, my good friend, Hypno? You'd like to have an Earthquake. Yo, we in there. And then Thunderbolt? Normal potion would give you a shot at red bar? I think I'll still have a shot at red bar, even with 84. Can't remember, how much damage does self-destruct do? And yeah, he didn't even hit me. I mean, I was expecting to take damage on Hypno. This wasn't exactly the plan. I just really didn't want to die there, man. I wasn't feeling that. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Is Legend correct? Will I not get red bar off of the self-destruct? Or am I actually super intelligent with a super potion choice? Obviously it's fine. I don't know, I got 88 HP. 88. I mean, if he knocks me to like less than 10 HP, that should be fine. I still have like 13 or something. Not so much. Think I die here with 88? Oh yeah? You are correct! Haha, see? The red bar strats are perfectly fine. No potions here, man. I'm not dying to Hypno Confusion. Nope, and I have my red bar. No worries. Easy peasy every time. Okay, so we bodied this guy. Now we're gonna go to Mansion on Cinnabar Island. But we gotta go grab an item first. Very important. Very, 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 very important to grab it. Let's go hop onto our bike. And we're gonna do an exchange over here. I'll give him the gold teeth. He'll give me HMO4. Martinez says, so what are your tougher gyms? Isn't this one, is it? Or yay? I would say the toughest gym in the game is... Oh, not Paris. Let's see. You can die on Brock. Misty is incredibly mean. Forever mean. Oh my goodness, Misty. Lieutenant Surge is like probably the easiest gym in the game. What am I looking for? I need to use a Super Repel. I need to teach some HMs. HMO3 first. There we go. Gosh darn it, that is the wrong Pokemon. I pressed up 2 times. Yeah, rip, dude. Let's try that again. You serve to Squirtle, not to old boy Nidoking. Yeah, Lieutenant Surge is easy. Erica is easy, but can be pretty bad if I have super bad luck, which has happened. Then what's after Erica? Koga? Koga's, again, easy. It's just that Hypno. The Hypno can knock me out with bad luck. Gosh darn it, would you use Surf? Inputs, please. But yeah, Koga can be... Or, Koga's always easy. It's just that Hypno trainer before him. It gives me trouble. Sabrina? Sabrina's supposed to be free. She's supposed to be easier than Lieutenant Surge. But she's killed my my PB pace runs multiple times. Because I'll Gen 1 miss on her, and she will knock me out. I get 4 turns to attack into her Pokemon. You know, those 4 turns, man. 1 for each Pokemon. As long as I'm knocking them out, it's no problem. But if I take an extra turn, GG, I lose. All those Pokemon can use Psychic type attacks. Nidoking is weak to Psychic. Ah, interesting. Did not want to go back up there. Yeah, I'm always scared of Sabrina, but she's supposedly easier than Surge. I've never lost a PB pace run to Surge. Only Sabrina. Giovanni's really tough. Blaine's super easy. So yeah, the hardest gyms, in my opinion, would be... I'd say Giovanni's pretty tough, but Misty's the hardest. In my opinion. Alright, let's use that Super Repel. Where's it at? There it is. Pick up this Blizzard. No more room for items. Didn't I use the rare candies? I didn't use the rare candies, did I? Nope. I'm not good at this. Alright, there we go. There's the Blizzard. I need to teach that. Yeah, I meant to do that all in the same menu, but I forgot to use the rare candies. Oops. Misty is always the hardest, yo. Because it's just like her Starmie has a 22% chance to get a critical hit on any of her attacks. And I'm weak to water type attacks because I'm a ground type Nidoking. So it's like that water gun can do like 50 damage in the... Or I guess it's probably more like 40. I think water gun does like 40 damage. Bubble Beam does like 60 damage. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, and she can use an X-Defend, which reduces the damage I do with Thrash. So like if she X-Defends and then like Bubble Beam crits me, and then, oh yeah, and Bubble Beam has a chance to reduce my speed. Like if Bubble Beam reduces my speed, no matter what I lose. Guaranteed. It's just a guaranteed lose. But yeah, she can X-Defend, Bubble Beam, Water Gun, GG. GG. Nope, you don't fly here, Binks. You get on your bike. Unless you choose Bulbasaur. Yeah, Bulbasaur is gonna make Misty a lot easier. That's for certain. But yeah, Bulbasaur is so slow for the speedrun. Oh my goodness. Like, as far as speedrunning goes, Bulbasaur is the worst Pokemon. Squirtle and Charmander are way better. Because, like, Charmander has a hard time beating Brock. You know, again, because of the fire typing. But even then, like, he can eventually get there. Like, he learns Ember, and at a high enough level, he'll live through the tackles, and he'll just Ember his way through, just have a couple of potions, GG. Versus Bulbasaur has to level up all the way to 13 to get Vine Whip. It just takes way too long. And then you have, like, Misty. Like, on Misty, even then, you'd be like, oh, Charmeleon, he's gonna have such a hard time, but... I mean, again, like, you're feeding him all this XP. You're giving all your levels to that one Pokemon. Charmeleon can do the job. He can knock out Misty, man. Like, yeah, you gotta be a bit careful about it, but he can do it. And then, yeah, Charizard has an easy time throughout, like, the rest of the run, dude. Because, like, what the problem is the rival. Like, the rival fights, because you do multiples of them throughout the game. Like, he has 3 Pokemon that he's always going to use. They're his starter, Alakazam, and Pidgeot. If you're using Blastoise, Blastoise is only scared of, like, what? He's only scared of the starter, which would be Venusaur. And yeah, you're good. If you're playing Charizard, again, Charizard's not scared of Alakazam, he's not scared of Pidgeot, he's only scared of the Blastoise. But if you play Venusaur, you're, you know, super weak against Pidgeot, you're super weak against the starter, and you're super weak against Alakazam because of the typing. But your rival just has 3 Pokemon that completely counter you. So yeah, as far as speedrunning goes, when you're just leveling up that one Pokemon, yeah, Bulbasaur is not the Pokemon you want to choose. Just don't do it. Not unless you want to have a 4-hour run. And what's Martinez saying? On your own, you think you could do better, like, not live streaming? Oh, you mean if, like, I did a speed run without, like, interacting with chat and stuff? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, some runs, like, you just lose to, like, you know, bad luck. But there are times where I mess things up because I'm distracted, which I don't mind, man. Like, I've had people, like, donate, like, 1,500 bits while it's in the middle of doing something, like, really input-intensive. And yeah, I got really distracted, and I messed up, but it's like, that dude just donated 1,500 bits. Like, I can't be mad about that. Like, that's awesome. Like, thank you so much. Like, oh, it's fine. But yes, if I was playing off-stream, I would probably do a bit better. But it's more fun this way. I like talking to people and just interacting. Because yeah, if I'm just playing the game, just speedrunning, no chat to talk to, not half as fun. Really not. And can I ask this? Is Red your ultimate game, like, the most playable? Probably. I love Pokemon Red just because of how fast the game is. Like, there's no hand-holding, there's no, like, super long tutorials or cutscenes. So you turn the game on and you play it, you know? Like, I really love, like, Sun and Moon. I think they're really fun games, but the replay value is just so low. It was such a great experience the first time. I loved doing the trials. I loved meeting, like, Lily. She was a very interesting character. But, oh, and Team Skull? Team Skull's pretty cool. But, the tutorials, man. The tutorials. This is a Pokeball. You're throwing a Pokeball at the Pokemon, and that's how you catch it. But don't forget to weaken it first. Do you have any idea how many times I've been through this? And this is a ride Pokemon. Do you know what a ride Pokemon is? And, like, they just close you off from so many things, right? Like, in this generation, like, I can almost go everywhere. Like, the only places that are closed off are from, like, the Saffron Guards that you need the freshwater for, or the Snorlax that you need the Pokeflute for. Otherwise, you can, like, pretty much go everywhere on the map. But, oh yeah, and then, like, Victory Road, but, like, who counts that? But yeah, in the later generations, I swear, every 2 steps you take, it's like, there's a Taurus in the way. Now there's a Snorlax. Oh man, my Rhyhorn's really grumpy, I'm sorry. He'll move eventually. There's just all these superficial things that force you to go in this, like, very linear path. And, like, It's annoying. Like, again, when I first played Sun and Moon, really good time. But replaying it just feels really slow. What's the rationale for the preference of red over blue? Red was just a game I happened to get when I was 10 years old. But aside from that, from a speedrunning perspective, red has a 35% chance to encounter Nidoran in Route 22 versus Pokemon Blue that only has a 5% chance. So, you know, it's 6 times as likely to get the Pokemon that you want. To be fair, there's RNG manipulation, but overall, red's gonna have the more positive chances for the Nidoran than blue would. Theoretically, blue could be the faster game and just none of us speedrunners know about it, because we haven't found the certain sequence you need to move to get the perfect Nidoran. And like, maybe the manipulations in Mount Moon are even easier in Pokemon Blue, but someone would have to test it out. And like, there's a couple of people that do blue runs, but it's like super rare, dude. Everyone prefers red because of the Nidoran encounter rate. And let's see. Legend was saying Nidoking is the best choice for your solo Pokemon through the entire game, and Nidoran is far harder to find in blue than red. Yep. Martinez, even if that donation was meant for distraction, it's like being bribed to mess up a nice way of getting good dough. Yeah, it's not bad, man. If people want to donate to distract me, that's okay. Like, that happened when I did that Mega Man X race. Yeah, it was Mega Man X2. I was racing against that other streamer, and it was a, if he won one time, if he beat me in one single, like, lap, effectively, I lost the competition. I had to beat him 10 times in a row. It was really close. The last one, man, he almost got me, and I was super distracted, but it was a lot of fun. Alright, see you later, Sabrina. Now, Legend saying, therefore, finding a manipulation to consistently find an already semi-rare Pokemon and getting good stats on that Pokemon is very difficult. Yes. Global saying, but in this game, guards block you because they're thirsty. I know, right? They're like, yeah, sorry, guy. You can't come through. This is Saffron City. We don't let just anybody come in. But wait. Is that some fresh water you got right there? Yo, is that one can of fresh water? I would like to share that with all the other guards here in Saffron City. We will all share this one can of fresh water, or bottle, I don't know. It's Kanto, it's Japan, so this one can of fresh water. We will all enjoy it. We may go inside. I don't know what's up with that, but it is what it is. Why did I blizzard that Rhyhorn? Supposed to hit him with Earthquake. The blizzard is a 1 out of 10 chance of missing. I shouldn't have done that. But yo, speaking of literally only luck being the deciding factor, if this guy uses Karate Chop, I die. If he uses any of his other 3 attacks, which has a 25% chance for each one, so it's a 75% chance out of those 4 attacks, he'll use something else. I'll be fine. Here's a low kick. Do I have the HP? Yep, we're good. Yeah, if he would have crit me, I would have been done. Yo, stay hydrated, bot. You right. Water's good for you. Gotta drink that water, man. Australia has 3 national frisbee teams? Do they? Okay, that's interesting. I have to say, I never met anybody playing frisbee in Australia. But, I mean, it's what it is. Yeah, everybody was always talking about, like, what's it called? Rugby and... what was the other one? Cricket? Yeah, everybody was going on about those. I'm not big into sports myself. Personally, I just play the video games. Like, if I want to watch a sports tournament, I'll watch a esports tournament. Or like Overwatch or StarCraft 2. I love those games. Watching tournaments for that, like super high level play, very exciting. But football, I just can't get into it. My sisters are into football. They're into, you know, watching that stuff. They both have teams. I think my sister Gypsy's team is... Giants? Maybe? Might be Giants, I might be wrong. And then I think... no, wait. Maybe it's Ravens. Is Ravens a football team? And then I'm pretty sure the other sister's one is Cowboys. I want to say it's Cowboys. But, yeah, no, I just don't follow through, man. Not on them sports. Which football? The American one. Like, obviously, my sisters, they've never been to Australia, so when they say football, they mean the American one. Alright, right on, let's go. Martinez says, what if Pokemon controlled people? Then it would be, you don't know, awkward? Yeah, I mean... I don't know what you would do with that. I mean, that's why I, like, worry sometimes, because it's like, you have Alakazam, right? And he has, like, an IQ of, like, 200 or something. I can't remember what his IQ is, but it's, like, obscenely high. And yeah, you have Pokemon like Lucario and Gardevoir, and, like, they can speak to you through telepathy, or at least certain Lucario. And it's like, do these Pokemon really want to be in, like, these Pokeballs and stuff and be ordered around? You know, like, if Alakazam has such a high IQ, does he need me to tell him, like, hey, buddy, use Psychic? Like, does he need that? Or, like, am I just getting in his way? Feel bad. You know, Polinier saying Baltimore Ravens are close to you, so that would make sense. Okay, yeah, maybe it's the Ravens. That might be the one I'm thinking of. Alright, so I don't want to die on this Pidgeot, so I'm going to use this X accuracy, right? I'm going to use this X speed. Yeah, Pidgeot's just not going to attack me. He's too busy using agility. And then I will hit him with Blizzard. Yo, you're returning triumphant? Doomsday? Yo, glad to hear it. I don't know what you succeeded in, but congrats. Alright, so yeah, that's Pidgeot. Did he just use a potion? Yo, we're like at Victory Road, and he's gonna use a baby potion from like Viridian City. Dude, where's your super potions? Where's your full restores? Come on now. Football and Pokemon are more alike than you think? Eh, you got me. I'd have to watch Pokemon, or I'd have to watch football to know how similar it is. I mean, I played a little bit of football when I was in high school. It was like very rare though. Well, like, I think it's like 4 downs or something, and then like you switch sides, and then and like you have to go like a certain number of yards, and yep, that's football. Oh, congrats on your video, Doomsday. More power to you, my man. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Yo, is that another host? Yo, so many hosts today, man. So many hosts today. Yo, Carvey over here. Yo, good boy Carvia. Yo, for those of you that do not know Carvia, I'm sure quite a few of you do, but for those of you that do not, Carvia is a Super Smash Bros. For Wii U streamer. He generally does viewer battles, or at least I've always seen him doing viewer battles. But be warned, he is really good at the game, and he will likely body you. You could be like a whole stock ahead, like have like no % damage, dude, and you're like, haha, I'm doing real good. And that is when he's gonna get you, dude. He's going to like do one forward throw, knock you off stage. You're gonna be underneath, and you're like, well, I guess I'll just up B, and that's when he falls down, back airs into you, and then maybe you get the tech, and it's like, I'm still good, and then he does the Thunderbolt, and it's like, how's the Thunderbolt gonna connect? And then you don't even know where you are, and the next thing you know, you're in the blast zone. And there's Pikachu, laughing, taking the victory. But yeah, that's how he does, man. That's how Carvia does. Super cool guy. Yo, Carvia saying super too famous. And lol, I appreciate the shout out. Also appreciate the host yesterday, means a lot. Yo, no worries, man. Yo, you have a super chill, super cool stream, man. I like hanging out there, it's good stuff. Like, I've definitely fallen out of Smash. I don't play it as much as I used to. I play it like super rarely now. But yeah, I plan on getting back in there when this new Smash comes out on the Nintendo Switch. I'll be all over that. No worries. I don't know who I'll play though. Don't know. There's a good chance it'll be Donkey Kong. Like, if they buff Donkey Kong, like, even a little bit, like, imagine if he has, like, you know, decent aerials, so like when he lands in the stage, he's not sitting there for 15 years. Or if like they buff the super armor on his up B. Oh my goodness, could you imagine that? Oh my goodness. I'll play DK all day. But he's gotta get them buffs. If he doesn't get the buffs, maybe a secondary. Time will tell. Oh, forgot to use my super repel. Yo, looking forward to it? Yo, got to, man. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting to see it on Switch, dude. Like, I don't know anything about the game. I mean, they've shown some characters, man. Like, it's pretty apparent we're gonna have, like, DK, Mario, Link in there, and it's like the Breath of the Wild Link, so that's really cool. Inklings. People really wanted them in Smash Wii U. But yeah, by the way, we skipped Moltres, guys. We went right past him. Do not catch Moltres in the speedrun. We just, you know, he's there. He looks cool. He's a legendary Pokemon. But yo, we're too busy. We gotta go fast. We don't have time for these legends. You know, good luck with that, Doomsday. I hope that works out for you. And Super Saiyan Slayer is saying, if you're up to it sometime, I'd like to face you. Yo, be careful, Super Saiyan Slayer. I'm telling you, man. That Pikachu, he's serious business. But yeah, you should definitely play him, man. It'll be fun. Guaranteed. Such a good player. Alright, am I forgetting anything? No, that should be everything I need to do here. Get to fight the Elite Four in a little bit. Missed them already? Yeah, no, man. Already passed good old Moltres. Alright, so I have to use Strength again? Hop onto my bike? Go Squirtle, use your power. I like how it plays the bike music even when I'm not on my bike. I just hop on and the music refreshes. Yeah, Carvey is definitely in there, man. He's doing those streams, so, you know, if you follow him, you'll be able to see when he goes live. Catch him when he's doing some viewer battles. If you play Smash, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I should have introduced myself to people coming in from Carvey's stream. I'm not sure if everybody knows who I am, but yo, my name is Vanks of Super2U. I like to do speedruns. Currently my main game is Pokemon Red. Unfortunately, I do not do Yellow, so we're not using Pikachu over here. I might learn Yellow one day, but that day is not today. Though to be fair, even in the Pokemon Yellow run, you use Nidoking. You don't use Pikachu for the run. No, sir. Alright, we need full restores. I'll take 6 of those. Yo, today's host day? Yeah, man, we're getting a lot of hosts today. Super cool. Moltres has already flown the coop. Yep. Goodbye, Moltres. And Polinier says this is the Australian History Channel as a side benefit. This is not the Australian History Channel. There may be Australian facts that pop up into the stream now and then. It's natural, I can't help it. I lived in Australia for 2 years, so occasionally I'll talk about it. But I promise you, it's not a history channel. So, there are factoids. We're going to X accuracy, yes. And then I will Horn Drill, and bam, that's the fight. Easy peasy. Hey, how do you guys feel about Lorelei? Like, I thought she was cool, you know, she wears, you know, she has these glasses, really gives that, like, feeling of being a very intelligent Pokemon trainer. I think she has great fashion sense. Did she work for, like, a fashion label or something in the Pokemon anime? I'm not too sure about that. I don't remember. Either way, wonderful person. I remember our fight. It was so good. Feels like it was yesterday when we were fighting, man. It was I mean, I know it was so long ago, but it feels like it just yesterday we fought Lorelei. Alright, let's go fight Bruno. Easy fight. She looks like a teacher? Yeah, she does have a teacher look. Very sophisticated. Alright, so we're gonna Elixir here, and then we are going to wish upon the 7 stars that we do not get bodied by Onyx. Like, it's a very small chance. He has to use Slam, and Slam has to crit. Outside of that, this is an easy fight. Yo, if the 7 stars have our back, we will not get bodied. Ooh, X-Defend turn 1. We did it! We did it, guys! Yo, the Star Road heard our wish. No worries. Oh, whoops, I just Blizzard hit my chin! Oh, no! Oh, wow, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky he X-Defended. Oh, snap. That was the wrong move, guys. That was the wrong move. Oh, snap. I pressed A one too many times. Oh, I'm so lucky, dude. He could have just Mega Punched me in the face. Could have just Mega Punched me right in the face. That was so fortuitous. Oh my goodness. I should have Thunderbolted him after I did that. That would have been like the good move there, because now I only have 2 Blizzards. But I'll have one for... Yeah, no, everything's fine, everything's fine. The perfect number of everything. There's Wool Elixir before Lance, like always. No worries. Alright, so now I have to fight Agatha. We are gonna full restore before we fight her, because she's a real mean lady. Super mean, always mean. Like, if we're lucky, she will not put us to sleep, and she will not confuse us, and we'll have a real easy fight, and we'll save. There's potentially a minute of time save here. I doubt we'll get it, but it's super possible. She just has to be nice. But I don't think she likes me. Super playing with Fire Punch you? Yeah, I could have Fire Punched me. Anything's possible. Alright, so we're gonna X special on this fight. And Gengar is gonna put us to sleep. Oh, but he missed! But then he missed! Yo, let's go! That is a good intro to Agatha. I mean, there's the second Gengar, so it's not over yet, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good. Super Saiyan Slayer saying, in the anime, they renamed her Prima for some reason? Oh, I don't remember that. And apparently sold speeches on tape for $18.95. Think that's the right number? Don't ask why you remember? Yo, that is super random. Like, I honestly don't remember that. But again, it's been years, dude. It's been so long since, like, the original anime came out for Indigo League. I remember seeing Lorelei, and I remember Misty really looking up to her. And I mean, Misty was the character I looked up to, so when Misty was like, Lorelei's cool, I'm like, well, Lorelei has to be cool. And then to be fair, when Pokemon Fire Red came out, she did some pretty cool stuff, so I don't know, I like Lorelei. And bam, we saved 51 seconds on that split. Not bad at all. Yo, finally a good Agatha. It's a shame we're not on PB pace, but still, really good fight. Really good fight. That was amazing. The Gengars were so nice to us. What type is Bruno? He uses rock types and fighting types. Alright, so we're going to Elixir, and we're going to save. This is a super safety save. I always save on Lance. Because, like, he likes to defeat me in one hit. Gyarados, I believe, has a 16% chance to crit me, a 20% chance to miss me, but he usually crits more than he misses. If he crits, I die. Even if I am at full HP. Your controller says, so you going to get good, Vinks? What's up, and how have the runs been? This isn't the same super trash run as before, is it? Tell me your luck isn't that trash tonight. Nah, this is a different run. The last run... Oh, yep, that's dead. Oops, that is Numlock that's on. I don't want to load the save state with Kakuna. That's not good for the speedrun, no thank you. But, yeah, we finished 2:12:03 in the last run. This run's looking a lot better than that. You're gonna finish way faster. No worries, Controlius, and it's been going great, man. I'm having a lot of fun. Now, Martinez saying, is it that legends are that humans become ghost Pokemon and not just perhaps the Pokemon feigning? I don't know, man. It's whatever the Pokedex says, man, I guess. Yes. Alright. No crits, please. No crits, please. Already crit me, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, we're in there, we're in there. You say a lot better after getting bodied by Lance? The last run was really bad, Controlius. It was really bad. But like, losing to Gyarados is like super unfortunate. That's just time loss, but we're still doing a lot better. We're still doing a lot better than we were doing before. Is what it is. Alright, Dragonair, if you would like to just go down with the Blizzard, that'd be great. Yo, no problem, Martinez. Always happy to help. If you have a question and I can answer it, I will do so. Though I don't pretend to know the answer to everything, so... It only helps so much. Remember how bad the last run was? You saw me get bodied by an Oddish? Yo, look, man. First off, I didn't get bodied by Oddish. I got bodied by 2 Oddishes. There was one Oddish before Dark Tunnel, and then the other Oddish in Dark Tunnel. They both took turns bodying me. It was pretty lame. Pretty lame. Oh yeah, and actually that first Oddish, it bodied me twice. So technically I was bodied by an Oddish 3 times. One Oddish knocked me out, or well, didn't knock me out. The first Oddish knocked me out. And then that same Oddish just slowed down the run tremendously. And then again in Dark Tunnel, it didn't knock me out, it just slowed me down tremendously. Oddishes just like to put me to sleep or paralyze me. And that's just really bad luck. Like, we got crit by Oddish when we were in Red Bar. We're in such a good spot, but Oddish was not my friend. Okay, so we're gonna X accuracy turn 1, he's gonna wing attack. That is not a good amount of HP, but we're gonna yellow a little bit here. We're gonna X speed, whirlwind, we're fine. Whoops, I went back into my inventory. Horn drill, here we go. But yep, I cannot lose the fight now. I used X accuracy, I cannot miss. I used X speed, I'm faster than every single Pokemon. We are guaranteed to become a Pokemon champion. All I gotta do is match A. Your controller says, okay, I only saw the first and would have assumed your run wasn't super trash. I had to make sure it was known how super trash it was. Yeah, it was pretty bad, Controlius. It was pretty bad. People need to know what I went through. No reset? Let us see Vinx in all his glory. Yes, me in all of my glory, man. Making it work. Doing what needs to be done. Alright, yeah, that's Venusaur. That's his last Pokemon, dude. And I'll hit split in a second. That's not the end of the run, but it's the end of this fight. Bam, there we go. Oh, dude, that's a gold split for blue. That is a gold split for blue. We were in Red Bar, weren't we? I was just YOLOing for funsies. Either way, man. There we go. We saved 10 seconds on blue. Wow. Yeesh. Like, I'm pretty sure there was time saved, but I don't know how much there was. But yeah, we'll just, we'll be good right there. We'll just beat blue really fast. Crash run, gold split on blue. I mean, odds are, if I'm gonna go get a gold split on blue, it would be a trash run. Because I normally wouldn't play that risky. I wouldn't play with my HP that low. I wouldn't want to. Because it's just like, all he has to do is wing attack twice and I die. But, if you YOLO in a bad run, like, it's like if he kills me, whatever. But we just YOLO'd and it worked. Got into Red Bar with wing attack and then Whirlwind didn't kill you? Yup. Yo, lucked out. Doomsday saying the championship fight will always be flashy no matter what settings you pick. Yes. That is correct. Polinier saying nice run, enjoy the stream, have a follow and good night. Yo, thank you Polinier, I appreciate it, man. And yo, there it is. 203 on the dot. I mean, there's 0.06, but like, it's not 203.01. It is 203 exactly. That is 10 minutes faster than the last run, dude. 10 solid minutes faster than the last run. Oh wait, no. 9 minutes. It was 212. 9 minutes solidly faster than the last run. If I just keep applying words and adjectives, I'm sure it sounds even better than before. And yo, Carvey with the woot woot. Yo, thanks, man. Controlia is saying congrats on the gold split on the trash run, Banks. Congrats on the completed run, and which is better? Or which was better than the last run? Yes. You did it, man. Yo, Aussie saying 203. 202 is possible. Yo, man, we can do it. We will do another no reset run. and it'll be even better, man. You just gotta keep throwing yourself at the game, and yeah, the success, you'll just bump into it. It'll happen naturally. But yo, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna step away for just a second. I will come right back, and yeah, we're gonna do another run. So hold on to your horses, guys, or ponitas, I guess. Yo, much love, much love. I see there was a gifted sub while I stepped away. Carvia was gifted a sub by Controlius, or Contro Gift Subs as he's currently known, who has given 27 gift subs in this channel, dude. You master of giving away subs, yo, Controlius. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That is super nice, dude. Super duper nice. Yo, you get to hear it? Time Hero Yo, that is really good music. It's from, I believe it's the intro from Mega Man Battle Network 2. Pretty awesome. And no background music to ruin it? Yeah, because we were at the end of the game. Alright, well, still though, we gotta run back